Hi, I'm Sandy Sullivan. It's hard to believe that it was over 25 years ago that I embarked on the idea of working for myself as a home-based business owner. I was working at a high-flying corporate job with great perks, money, and medical benefits. But to be honest, the long hours, the travel, the commute, and the stress just got unbearable, and I longed for a more balanced life. That's when I learned of an industry that I didn't know existed. It was called network marketing, or more commonly today known as multi-level marketing. Now, I knew about direct sales, but that was something you did to make extra money in your part-time. I needed to replace a six-figure income. Well, MLM promised that was possible. So at my first opportunity meeting, I met smart, well-dressed professionals like myself, which I could relate to, who shared their success stories. I got so excited I couldn't sleep that night. They told me, well, that was a sign that I should do it. And you know what? I decided to. The company seemed legitimate and all these people were so positive and happy. It looked like a great environment to be working in. So thus began my 4-year journey in education in the industry. I put 4 years of intense learning and had a strong commitment to my goals and was very positive. I earned a few good checks initially, but they just weren't consistent. I worked harder. I even gave up my full-time job to invest more time to make it profitable. But it just wasn't creating a reliable income that I could depend on. What I got in return for my efforts was unbelievable disappointment, financial failure, and emotional stress. I walked away from that opportunity financially broke and emotionally broken. I learned the truth behind the hype and excitement the hard way. I was lulled into an industry that still today is marketing to thousands of people a distorted truth, and people like you, like I did, are getting involved every single day. It's an industry that 90% of the companies actually fail themselves, with more and more companies popping up every year. How do you know which ones are in the 10% that'll actually make it long term? So why am I still here? Well, I love the lifestyle that network marketing promised. And before I walked away for good, I was determined to find the one that really could deliver. So I created a list of criteria that must exist before I invested my time in another venture. Based on that list, I was able to find a different business model that made total sense and continues to deliver on its promises for over 20 years now. I'm going to share my 7-point checklist with you, and I challenge you to use it as a standard for any business that you're considering. So let's get started. Number 1 on my list is the marketplace. Is there a legitimate demand for the product or service in the marketplace of the company that you're considering? Don't choose a product or service based on your passion. Choose one that can fund your passion. As an example, I'm passionate about golf, but I often comment that I'm thankful I don't do this for a living. I'd be broke. I fund my golf passion with a great business that affords me a lot of free time and money to enjoy golf. Here are a few examples of what's trending right now and worthy of your time. Would you agree that green products and practices and services are a major trend right now? Words that best describe this trend are green, fresh, natural, toxin-free, non-GMO, organic, environmentally friendly, and sustainability. The market is growing and here to stay. Health and wellness, dominated by beauty and anti-aging, fitness, mind and body, exercise, healthy eating, nutrition, and weight loss. A $1 trillion industry. This weight loss growth is driven largely by the obesity epidemic, with nearly 1/3 of the world's population obese or overweight right now. American made. People want to support American companies and the Americans they employ. Proudly American companies like Tito's American Made Vodka, MyPillow, Airstream, Kohler, Steinway Pianos, The Slinky, Regal Cookware, and many, many more. People shop American for patriotism as well and for product safety reasons. Online shopping, another trend. People want faster, fresher, convenient, shipped to their door. Even better, direct-to-consumer companies offer value-added perks when you sign up for their membership programs. Think Costco, Amazon Prime, Dollar Shave Club, Blue Apron, and Sasquatch Soap for Men, one of the fastest growing online membership programs today. Direct-to-consumer pricing and relationship branding creates more loyal customers, which brings the customer back on a regular basis. Quality, value, convenience, and high-touch customer service are key to success in this thriving marketplace. Number 2, what is the company track record? Studies have shown that 90% of companies in this industry fail in the first 2 years. Offers such as ground floor and pre-launch are made out to be the best time to join a company. This is a huge red flag in your research. If international expansion happens before the 5-year mark, that's a sign that they're slowing down domestically and looking to capture other markets while they still can. Do they pay on time? Have they ever missed a paycheck? This is a sign that they're failing. Does the company have a Better Business Bureau rating? The BBB is a U.S. organization that uses established criteria to rate the ethical and the community standing of a firm. You need to look for an A+ rating. Look for a company that has a steady growth record and profitability. What are their annual sales? Ask to see a growth chart of the last 5 years. What are their plans for the next 5 years, both domestically and internationally? Many companies expand to other countries, leaving the domestic market behind. Are they FTC compliant? The FTC has recently laid down some serious laws in relation to deceptive business practices to protect you, the consumer. Many companies that are in business today won't make the cut in the way they operate. Bottom line, I suggest a minimum of 10 years plus in business as a standard for your consideration in joining a company. Who's at the helm of the company? Most owners of companies are former MLMers and own the downline. They know they have a short window to make their millions and move on. Therefore, they make decisions to make themselves wealthy at the expense of their customers' future. Consider their business background as how it directly affects the success and the direction of the company. You want corporate leaders from Fortune 500 companies that have worked with the very types of products and services being offered. You want sound business minds running the company, not MLM gurus who know how to market but not run a multi-million-dollar company. Number 3, you want high-quality products at competitive prices. Look for common consumable products that the average person already uses and runs out of on a regular basis. The money for these items are already in their budget, so you don't have to create a need. The products need to be unique to their competitor, not me too products like everyone else has. Look for patented and proprietary formulas that deliver results, as these are key to a customer's loyalty and longevity. Pricing should be 30 to 50% less expensive than their market competitors in their category. Not a new expense. Price for the average person, the 80%ers of the market. You want products that will create monthly consumption. A few items won't do. You need enough variety of products that will bring the customer back month after month. Is there a 100% money back guarantee on the products, the membership fees, and the services? Number 4, you want a low startup fee. A low risk investment. That's important. The investment to get started, well, is there a monthly fee or an order requirement or an annual fee? How about required computer services? If so, what are those fees? Is there inventory or volume requirements to maintain residuals and achieve bonuses? Many companies make money on selling you computer services that are really a profit center. Number 5, high reorder rate and low attrition rate. This is really important. What is the monthly reorder rate? Well, a reorder rate of 90% means you have a stable and loyal customer base that produces a reliable residual commission. The average monthly reorder rate in the industry is only 5 to 8%. So you need thousands upon thousands of customers to make a decent residual income. And what about the cancellation rates? Cancellation rates that are 5% or lower are prime for a thriving business. Anything above that means that you will be in a constant state of finding new customers and representatives to help you find those customers. One of the largest direct sales companies in the world today replaces its representatives completely once to twice a year. Imagine all that work only to begin every month from scratch. Number 6 is compensation. Compensation plans should be simple and duplicatable and, of course, fair and equitable. Everyone should start the same way. You want a level playing field. Always ask if you can ever lose your organization. Most companies use breakaway or binary marketing plans, which really do go against business principles and reward the first ones in at the expense of others that have joined too late. If someone in your team outperforms you, you can lose them forever to someone above you. In this program, it's not uncommon for people to buy in to a position, especially a leader from a failing company. Many of those leaders are enticed to leave other companies for a price. How fair is that? But you know what? It's done all the time. Binary plans are designed to actually last 5 to 10 years at most, designed on hyped up products that have no real long-term future. They are set up to make the owners the fastest money in the shortest amount of time. When market burnout starts to happen, they come up with a new product to hype, or they move to another market to take advantage of the excitement cycle. And then they close the doors. Many start up new ones. It's really crazy. Anyway, many talk about the money you can make or about the money they're making, but they don't show you the money, or really show you the reports or their checks. They show you the company averages at each level, but other than that, they don't get very personal. Always ask to see the physical business reports of the people you will be working with. Ask for 12 to 24 months worth, and also of others who you'll be part of your support team or your sideline. If they won't, that is a huge red flag. Trust me, you need transparency in this industry. Number 7 is team culture and partnership. Let's talk about the importance of who you team up with. Unless you know them personally, you need to know about their background, what is their experience, and their track record of their own success in this or other businesses. Ask them about their goals, their support systems, and mentoring practices. You want to assist on ethical business practices. What is their team culture? This will be your own business, but you never should build it alone. Well, that wraps up my tips for finding the right business for you. I hope you find them helpful. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you the best.